Welcome to episode 36.
36.
Close Encounters of the Funny Kind.
We haven't had any close encounters, but...
We're going to change it to Close Encounters of the Exhausted Kind.
Oh.
What do you think?
Close encounters of exhausted parents.
I feel like that's where we're at. This was a long end of the week.
It's been since Wednesday it's been,
So something happened.
For once it wasn't me.
I almost died. It's not funny, Samantha.
I didn't check the insurance policy.
Yeah. Sam was checking up on the life insurance policies. Trying to see if... So, Wednesday, at work, I called Sam, we take a break and,
we get 2 15-minute breaks a day, so we take the first one in the morning and we both walk around our parking lots and talk on our phones.
It's
and
10...
bitch about football and children and school.
10:30, I don't know, I called and we walked around and talked and I was totally fine. I walked back inside to my desk and sit down and my bladder really hurt. And I was I had a vasectomy
2017.
7 years ago.
2017.
Yeah. I think it's 7, right? Yeah. So I've had some issues where my bladder occasionally will hurt or from what it's described, it's basically like a urinary tract infection. Most of the time guys don't get them, but I think that there was some wires crossed because I've never had it before, and then it started.
It's literally about a year after he had it.
Yeah.
It really started bothering him.
So I think I got some of my swimmers are swimming back the wrong way or something ain't right in there. The plumbing's all messed up. Anyway, so I sit down at my desk and I'm like, man. It burns, and it was real sudden. And so I get up and I go to the bathroom, and I was like,
I'm getting text message play by play of
I was in the stall, and this was sit down pee. I was like, let me just sit here for a minute and gather my thoughts.
Do that?
With that, I was like, I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes and see, because do I just gotta pee or what? It's not a problem.
Do your balls hit the water?
No.
Oh.
What? Maybe don't talk, okay? It's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
Not unless you're 80 years old, your ball sack's a foot long. I don't know. Mine's still high and tight, baby. Anyway, so I'm in the bathroom.
Because they've attached themselves inside so
yeah, I don't know. So it starts it gets worse and worse. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm in there for a few minutes. And it goes from this is uncomfortable to, oh my God, I need to go home.
He's texting me, I think I have a kidney stone.
That's
not right.
I thought it was, I thought maybe it was a kidney stone because it was so sudden and so painful. And I've never had a kidney stone, but I was like, maybe I got a kidney stone
but
or something.
I have them, so he knows kind of how
and it hits her like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh God. So I literally walked back to my desk, sent my manager a message, was like, I gotta go home. I don't know if I have a kidney stone or what, but I gotta leave. And he's
Something ain't right.
He was like, oh, okay. And I'm closed my laptop. I didn't even hear his response. He just said, oh, okay. And I was he said, oh no, okay, or something. Okay. So unplug it, pack up. I struggled to walk to the car. And I texted, you said something are you okay or something?
He's like, I don't know if I can drive. This isn't good. And then I get one from him that says, I'm fucked. This isn't good.
Yeah. I was like, I think I'm done. So by the time I get to my car, I've convinced myself I have appendicitis, and I'm about to die. I'm like, I don't know if I should call 911 for an ambulance. It was so painful. And this is over 10 minutes. I went from I'm totally fine to, oh my God, it hurts so much. What's happening? I was like, I'm having a baby, I think. I think my water broke.
I did ask him if he thought it was a boy or a girl. He didn't think it was funny.
So I managed to drive myself home. Okay. I managed to drive myself home pull up.
I tracked him on my
Yeah, and I was like texting on the way home. I was like, I don't know. I got to go to the doctor like now. Like, so she's like, well, I'll come pick you up. So she leaves her work. I literally walked in.
He didn't even put his car in the garage.
No, I just parked in the driveway and like, oh my God. I thought I was turning into a zombie possibly. I was like, I don't know if I get bitey, just fight me off and close me, I didn't know. So I get inside and I just like lay on the couch with like my knees on the ground and I'm just laying there. Like it hurts so bad, everything hurts, just kill me now. It was like it was unrelenting, and I said the thing that I can compare the most to is like if you really have to take a shit and like you know that feeling like when you're struggling to just like I have to get to the bathroom or I'm gonna die, or if you're on the toilet and you're like this is gonna kill me, but this was for like 25-30 minutes, just never stopped. Like I'm just it was insane. So Sam takes me to like the urgent care. And they were, well, let's get you registered. I'm like, I need you to give me drugs immediately. Like, I don't know if somebody has an oxy in the back we can crush up or something, but give me some heroin or some oxy. I need something to take this edge off before I lose my mind.
If they couldn't get the HSA card,
she's swiping it. I was like, just give her my credit card. I don't care. I just want the drugs.
No, there was no one else. There was no wait.
Yeah. She's like, well, this just isn't going through. And I said, Sam, just give her my credit card, please. I want the doctor that can give the drugs. So
you didn't get the doctor?
No, I got a nurse practitioner. I did see
nothing against nurse practitioners, but this one was.
I want a surgeon at this point. I want. You send me the head of the hospital, which is an urgent care, so they don't have that. I need the president in here, the head of the hospital, the CEO, the guy that's been doing this for 40 years that's going to come in with a syringe and just draw it up. So, they're questioning, are you okay? Is it this? Wait,
what was your blood pressure?
180 over 118. Through the roof. I'm like, I'm about to have a stroke if you guys don't make this pain stop. 180 over 118 is normally like we're going to send you over to the hospital. So I think once that registered, they kind of sped up the process a little bit. Like, this guy might be not comfortable at this point. So she finally, it was like at this point, like my lower like abdomen and all my abs, everything is just cramping. So it just feels like my whole stomach, my lower abs, everything is just like a ball of fire. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Just kill me or knock me out or something. I couldn't have a baby. I don't know. But at this point, it's been, 40 minutes or whatever. So they finally come in with some Demerol or something.
So what you're saying...
I'm just like, hit me 2 times. Let's go.
So what you're saying is you don't want to do the period cramp simulator?
No. I did. I just did it. If that's anything like... I mean, just... but like, it comes... Like, those come in waves. This never stopped. There was no relief.
Just to be clear, not all cramps come in waves. Trust me.
Well, does it last 45 minutes? I was at the point where I was like... It would be better if I just drove my car into that tree and took my seatbelt off and was unconscious and they took me to the hospital and figured it out. It was god-awful.
Jesus Christ.
It was so bad. There was an ambulance and I was like, if I got out of my car and flagged them down, do you think they would help? Like, when I was every time I stopped at a red light, I'm like, I'm going to die at this red light. My appendix is going to burst at this red light and I'm going to die right here.
Wow. Dramatic.
It was pretty bad.
Drama queen of the week.
So they're like, well, you don't have kidney stones. And then
by the way, that's a bullshit thing. Just because you have blood in your urine does not mean you don't have a kidney stone. You can pass the stone. You can have crystals like my mom and I were talking about today. You don't have to have blood in your urine to have a kidney stone. So
it may have been that, and I finally passed it over the last couple days. But it started like, that's what I was like, they were worried it was...
You could have had... the crystals.
They were worried it was my appendix, and they tested all, like, they pushed on, like, it's your, like, lower right side. They tested it.
All they did was shove their hands into his belly until they got him to jump off the bed, which he never did.
And I was like, that doesn't hurt. It's more like lower abs. Like, it's not over here on the right.
It was below the belly button.
Yeah, I was like, wait, and I was like, it's just everything's cramping. And then they finally gave me the shot, and they're like, well, we're gonna call in some antibiotics. And I mean, I came home on Wednesday night. I just laid back in bed. Like, if I laid back, it, like, relaxed. But still, like, just terribly uncomfortable. Like, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, finally felt better today. Mm-hmm. Even last night, like, I woke up in the middle of the night, like, oh, my God. And it was just, everything cramps. It's like, it's such a weird.
I think Outback's making me sick right now.
Oh, no. You going to make it?
We'll see.
Okay. So, I was Googling stuff. So, trying to figure out, like, what it is.
Because Google's the right thing to do when you don't feel good and you think you're dying.
I was like, I'm dying. I mean, this is it. So, I don't know. I was like, I'd like to see the kids and my wife. I'll just venture out of the bedroom like an old man. Hello, children, wife. Like, I thought I was
wore sweatpants for 3 days.
I was like, oh, God. Sweatpants, hoodies. I was just like, I was in a dark place of emotion.
You should have seen his hair yesterday. It was wild.
It was just everywhere because I was sweating all night and then just wake up and it's all like crazy. It just looked like a crazy homeless person living in our house.
Oh my God. Can I tell them the story of Friday morning?
I don't know what the story is, but it's probably embarrassing. What is it?
The pill you took.
What pill?
What it does to your urine.
Oh, yeah. So
Thursday he started taking those azo, like, urinary whatever pills to, like, help flush out bacteria, blah blah blah, whatever.
Give me the drugs, whatever it takes.
If you look at the pills, I mean, they're brown, and then it's washing everything out. But anyways, so I guess he got up in the middle of the night at some point and went to the bathroom. Well, he didn't flush it, and we have a white toilet, so you can only imagine my freak. Like, I was like, oh my God, he's dying.
Yeah. Because the pee comes out orange.
Brown.
Like, dark orange.
Like,
and it just looks like
someone poured in sweet tea. Like, it looks like the river.
Sir, are you dying? Like, it's an alarming color when you see it come out. But I knew that it was from those pills.
But I didn't remember he had taken those pills Thursday. And Friday morning, I got up and went to the restroom and I was like, oh God, he really is dying. And he was still asleep. And I walked over and I was like, sweetie, how do you feel? Are you in any pain? He goes, I'm in a little bit of pain. Why? I was like, it looks like there's blood in your urine. He goes, I was like, I think I need to take you to the emergency room. He goes, no, it's the pills. I was like, oh.
I'm going back to sleep, please.
He told me, he said, stop waking me up.
Stop your talking. Stop, go back.
Please
turn the air down. It's very hot in here. I'm so sweaty.
Every time he rolls over,
like, oh my God, it hurts. You roll over to the other side, oh my God. So it's like, because every time I would have to pee, it would really hurt. Even last night. And then this morning I got up, it was fine. So, but I did take the antibiotics, like, one Wednesday, 2 Thursday, 2 Friday. So I think that finally, like, cleared it up. But when back to what I was Googling, I Googled, because the only thing I had changed diet or anything like that was I've been trying to drink more water, and I don't like normal, like, spring water or whatever, so Sam bought me, like, Smart Waters.
He likes Smart Water.
Because it tastes better. So I drank, I took some Monday with me, Tuesday with me, and I was drinking one Wednesday at work, and when I Googled it, it said that the electrolytes that they add to the water can irritate people's bladder. And I really think it was that after drinking those for 3 days. And I was like, that's what I get for being healthy, not drinking energy drinks and soda.
And beer.
Yeah, my body was like, are you playing games with us? You want to put some healthy stuff in here?
Not today.
Guess what? In bed for 3 days. We'll show you, smart guy. Like, I didn't even want to drink beer. I mean, I did, but I didn't, like, I drank like 2. I'm like, it's not even worth it, because then I have to pee and it hurts. I was so relieved this morning. It was just like I could stand up and, like, walk and stuff. Like, it hurt to walk. I was like, this must be how old people feel. Which
what do you
is,
think I feel?
I'm turning.
Oh yeah, everyone, drop it in the comments. He turns 40 on Monday.
It's rough.
I already turned 40. I turned 40 before we started filming the podcast, but
It's rough. I was like, this is a good way to, if this is how the next, 30 to 40 years or whatever is going to go,
welcome to the dark side.
yeah, like, no, we're not doing this. And like, well, you're 40, you should probably drink some water, be more healthy, But I always drink like spring water, but I was trying to drink more. But it's like it was too much. My body just rejected it. Like, no. We reject your health conscious decisions. So that was fun. Oh, I want to talk about this. Did you hear about the TikTok thing?
That it's going away?
It's like tonight at like midnight. It's gone.
Cool.
Like I
never used it.
Well, I know, but we did it for the show. That was the only thing we had it for. But
we only posted the shorts on there, though.
But that's what basically TikTok is. I mean, but I was just kind of shocked.
Isn't Snapchat going away too? Because isn't Snapchat another?
Well, I don't know about that. I haven't heard that. Oh. People are mad. I was watching a video like a little bit before we started the show. That's what reminded me of it. This guy is losing. He's like 7 million people just lost their jobs, and I'm just like, to be clear, TikTok is not a job. Like,
it's not a real job.
If you make money off of it, I mean that's great. That's great. But I would never base my life on TikTok or
influence.
Yeah, unless I'm Joe Rogan. I would never not work.
Joe Rogan has a TikTok.
I don't know. He probably does. So he doesn't.
I bet he doesn't.
But I would never not have a normal job based on being an influencer or anything. This is just something we like to do. And if it made some money at some point, then that's cool.
So tonight we didn't really have any close encounter alien conspiracy to talk about, and we almost didn't record tonight. And I was like, after the day we had and the week that we had, I was like, let's just have an episode where we just air our grievances.
It's a Festivus.
It's a Festivus.
We're going to air our grievances against the world instead of against family members. First of all, I don't like what you got me for my birthday. Like, just airing everything out. Not you. I'm just saying that would be a grievance.
I bought you a new fucking TV, asshole.
You did. It was nice. I like it. Even though it's not my birthday yet. Are there going to be cookies?
Yes. Oh, you got to take butter out.
Butter. There you go. There's a little
I'm
burp.
making cookies tomorrow.
But I just thought it was funny. Like, they're saying that Trump may veto it. I don't know how that if he has the power to. Once he goes in, to say, you're good. But they were saying it was because of it's owned by a China corporation.
They're stealing our information.
What? But what information?
I don't know. If you want to steal my identity, please.
I mean, I get if they're hacking into your phone and seeing everything you buy, it's an invasion of privacy. But at the end of the day, I'm like, I really don't care if you see that I order protein powder from Amazon. I don't really what. Unless you're stealing money out of my bank account. That's so many burps this week.
Oh my God.
What are you doing? Are you okay?
I don't know. It's the Outback. I don't know. Things are...
Do you need it a Tums or something? You got it? That's a lot this week. You haven't even drank any of this. Well, you did knock that down pretty quick. Because I was over here yakking about my near-death experience.
See, when you talk more on the podcast, I get drunker because I just drink the entire... Is drunker a word?
It's more drunk.
More drunk.
Yeah. That's okay, though. But, yeah, so TikTok may be gone. I don't know. We'll still be on YouTube, obviously.
How did you just hear about this?
No, I had heard about it before, but it reminded... I was scrolling through TikTok and just... I like TikTok because there's... YouTube's algorithm is so weird that we've even done this with our youngest son where he's like I want to watch tiger videos or whatever, and I put him on tiger videos, and then if you're sitting there he'll scroll through shorts, and then it's some guy speaking Arabic, and they're shooting a machine gun at a whale or something. I'm like, what how did we get from even if you type cute kid videos or
but even on
videos for kids, it comes up to be something totally weird.
Even on his kids' Kindle with Amazon Kid account that has parental controls on it, still takes some changes
it just goes to I'm like, what are you watching? And it'll be some guy shooting tannerite or something. Like, I'm like, what is? You're supposed to be watching videos of pandas. Like, you're five.
Watching videos of pandas.
So I don't like. We don't let the youngest one watch YouTube just because it kind of sends you down a rabbit hole.
Unless he has supervision sitting next to him, and everyone's getting tired of having to sit next to him.
Yeah, because he's like, I want to watch this, and I'm like, okay. And then you're like watching TV, and then you look over, you're like, what is? No, give me that. Like, what are you watching? Oh, what? It's funny.
Oh my god.
Are you okay?
I think I'm dying now.
Good God, so many. It's like 5 or 6. We're like 8 minutes in or 10 minutes in here.
We'll just wait. The guy will tag them all.
Yeah, that is helpful. Of course, now it's a pain because I can't post them to TikTok.
Post them to Instagram.
Instagram's terrible. Instagram has the worst algorithm.
Yeah, I know, because the second you forward someone an alien video, then all of a sudden all of your videos are alien.
Instagram used to be so good. It's just trash now. I'll post a video, it gets 3 views. I'm like, what is this?
Well, you don't have your tits and ass out.
Well, okay. But, like, I don't get, like, Instagram seems like it just, it only focuses on, like, you can't build an Instagram page and get it to be popular anymore. Because we started our YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at the same time. Instagram has like 14 followers or something. Like, and it's just like YouTube and TikTok were like way more.
Yeah.
That's why I like TikTok, because we had like 900 or 800 something subscribers, and I was like, oh, that's cool, you know. But the better the algorithm is, the more people actually see your content. Yeah. Where like Instagram's got it locked down, like, we don't like your shit, so nobody's gonna see this.
Right.
Like we're just gonna funnel everyone away from there. And that's fine, but that's why I don't use Instagram. Other than to find alien stuff. But I was finding a lot more of it on TikTok. That's a conspiracy. They were saying that they're shutting down TikTok because everyone's finding like the freedom. It's easier to access information and videos and stuff like that about just politics, aliens, whatever, you know, because it's easier to search for it and things like that.
I think the game just ended. Who won?
I'm sure the Chiefs did. The NFL's rigged. Like some of the calls that Mahomes gets, like somebody farts by him and they're like, personal foul. Like just they throw so many flags for Mahomes. It's so annoying. I swear I cannot deal with the Chiefs winning again. I don't care who wins it. Anybody. I don't like a lot of the teams in the NFL. Anybody that's in the playoffs. Like Houston or the Jaguars, like one of our rivals, I'm like, I hope Houston. I would rather Houston win the Super Bowl than for the Chiefs to win another one. I am so sick of it.
I am too. I'm tired of hearing about Mahomes and his wife. I'm tired of hearing
Mahomes
Taylor
just has a very punchable face. I just want to punch him in the face.
So is his wife.
She's very punchable.
Knock her out.
Yeah.
Wait, can I say that on?
Yeah. I mean, you say you would like to. I don't think you could say I'm going to. That's a threat. We did. I don't want to talk about this for long, but we did coach 3 flag football games today, and I cannot wait until this is done.
This one threw his notebook.
I threw it on the ground.
He threw it so hard,
all my plates flew
all
up.
of his pages fell out, and I had to go over and help him pick them all up.
I was just so angry. I'm like, God.
This was during the oldest game.
Yeah, the oldest game. I don't do it in 6U games. I don't have a playbook because they're 6. Not like one of the other crazy coaches that's
one of the other crazy coaches in 6U has his on an iPad.
I'm like, what are you doing, dude? They're 6. But it wasn't anything. I was just so frustrated because we weren't moving the ball. And like we're playing some of these teams, like we've got some athletic kids, and some of the teams that we're playing against, I mean, they're not that good. These are little short, non-athletic. They're not fast, and I'm like, how are they open? It's just our defense. I'm like, cover him. Why is that? There's nobody within 10 yards of this guy. But it's man coverage. Got to cover him. That's your man. Follow him.
Yep.
So, I don't know. You can only coach him so much, but sometimes it's just, they always say it's Jimmys and Joes, not X's and O's. I believe that 1,000%. You know what that means? Jimmy's and Joe's, not X's and O's, means like it's the players you have, not the plays that are drawn up. Like you can be a little bit better with better plays, but ultimately the team with the better players is going to win. I mean, unless the coach is just an idiot and just runs the ball up runs the ball up the middle 15 times a game or 40 times a game or whatever. But well, do you have anything else you'd like to talk about or vent about?
I mean, the only thing that really pissed me off today was the mom. Again. She pissed me off last weekend, too.
God.
Little Tommy didn't get the ball. Well, little Tommy doesn't run the right way, and we're already losing as it is. And I was coaching by myself when that happened. And then today, she was literally trying to run the plays. Not even plays, just I don't know if she was intentionally trying to show that he can hike the ball. Like, we know he can hike the ball. That's where we put him. I don't need you to show me how well he can hike the ball.
He's 4, isn't he?
Yeah, he's one of the youngest players.
So he's a young, it's 6U. So we give the ball to typically the 6-year-olds and the fast 5-year-olds. But she was like, well, he didn't get the ball last week, and I was like, yeah, I mean. I can get him the ball a couple times, but
we have 8 players. We're supposed to play 6-on-6, but somehow at some point all the numbnut coaches had a chat without us in it and decided we're going to play 5-on-5.
Yeah.
So now we have 3 players on the sideline that you have to then trade in constantly. And the other thing that pissed me off with her today was she was sitting on the sideline and they're 6U, so they're 4, 5, and 6 years old. They don't really pay attention until someone starts running. The ball didn't move. The kid said hike. The ball didn't move, and she starts yelling go.
Well, no, the kid picked the ball up. He had it the center had the ball, and he kind of lifted it up, and he was waiting on the quarterback to say hike. So it was just barely off the ground. And she's like, go, go, go.
But even if they had gone, they weren't going to give it to us if we had tackled them. And I just wanted...
it's 6U. Settle down, lady.
It's so funny because after the game, my mom's like, I'm so proud of you. And I was like, for what? She goes, you didn't bitch slap her. Because I'm the defense coach, so she threw my entire line offside.
So our team jumped off sides.
They threw the damn flag, even though it should have been on them. But if we had gone and pulled their flag, they wouldn't have given it to us. So we were screwed whichever way we went. And I really just wanted to look over at her and tell her to shut the fuck up.
Just be
shut
quiet.
Up.
You're just you're observing.
Because she didn't. No, she did. She did it 2 games ago too.
Yeah, they don't call the 6U games as closely. If a kid picks up the ball a little bit, they're not as strict about it.
And then her kid got the flag, but basically tackled the kid and then pulled the flag. And I heard her tell him, "Good tackle." Well, we got a penalty.
Yeah.
So don't tell him good tackle. Yeah. Don't encourage it. You're I'm all for the tackling. We play tackle, but when you're playing flag, you can't do that, and you have to stay on your feet. And the parents do not understand it. It's so annoying.
It's very annoying. I'm just glad Sam has.
I coached 1 season.
You did coach 1, but you've been on the sidelines most of the time, and she's always been like, "Why do you get so worked up?" And I'm like,
I don't ever say that. I understand why you get worked up.
Because I come home and I'm like.
So after today's fiasco, we lost all 3 games. I looked at my mom and I was like, "Can I come home with you? I don't want to go home with him."
I don't care at this point. I'm like, I told our oldest, I'm like, we're probably not doing this next year. It's not beneficial. You're not gaining anything from this.
It's so funny. So he plays quarterback. So he was on defense and rushed the quarterback on the other team and got a personal foul because he just
slammed into him. He's so frustrated.
He was like, I didn't care. I wasn't stopping. He was like, I was just going straight in for him. And he did. He took the kid out.
I didn't see it. I was talking to one of the kids on the sideline. But
I was like, ooh.
Well, we don't, they let, and I don't know how much you guys care about this, but they let a guy free rush the quarterback. So he's 5 yards off the ball, and the quarterback's in the shotgun, but he can just run in the second the ball's snapped. So the problem is the quarterback can't run the ball. So I'm like, that doesn't make sense. If you're going to rush, then the quarterback should be able to go downfield. Yeah. So what we started doing is I have another kid take he gets the snap and then he just hands it to our son. So then he can throw it or run it, which is it's in the rules. You're allowed to do it that way.
Because our kid can throw on the run. He's very good at it.
He's also got the ability, if he makes a miss or the guy's chasing him, he can just run downfield. So he was running and So that kid grabbed his shorts and tore
Ripped 'em.
ripped him up the sides. You can
All the
see
way
his
to the
underwear.
band. All the way
But
to,
he
like,
took
the
off
band
and was like
around.
running down the sideline.
He loved it.
Yeah.
He was very excited.
But the
about
rest of
that.
the game is like shorts are like in half. It was just the waistband. You could see like his underwear. But I was like, nobody cares about your underwear. Just keep playing.
We could see your underoos.
Yeah, nobody cared. But, I mean, he had fun, and he was excited. He finally got to run the ball some, so I think we're going to do that the next couple games and just do it every play, honestly, because I don't know what else to do. Is our team's going, like, normally every flag team I've ever coached, they get better. As the season gets on, they get better, and they start figuring out. And so our team's going opposite. They're like, we started way up here, and they're just like, it's like all the other teams are getting better, and our guys are just like, they're like forgetting how to, like, oh, should I cover that guy? I'm like, yeah, the guy running down the sideline that just scored a 40-yard. Yeah, that was your guy.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be covering him. So Jimmy's and Joe's not X's and O's. I'm not getting upset with it because I'm like, I can't play defense for you, and I can't catch the ball. I don't know how many touchdowns they dropped today.
Oh, so many.
Just hit them in the hands on the end zone or running wide open. It hits them. They just drop it. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not even going to get mad anymore because there's nothing I can do about it.
I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
I'm not impressed. I'm unimpressed. Well, let's wrap this thing up. We just wanted to have a little bench session. Oh, still my little baby burps over here.
We're off on Monday for his birthday, so
Martin Luther King Day. Woo woo.
so we still have 2 more days off.
Inauguration Day.
Someone wants breakfast in the morning. He doesn't want to wait for his birthday morning.
Cody's birthday.
So I guess I'll spend my entire day cooking tomorrow.
Celebrate, y'all. Celebrate. For Donald, Martin Luther King, and Cody. 3 of the greatest individuals of all time. We celebrating for everybody today. Or Monday.
Monday.
I'm going to shoot some fireworks. I'm going to wake up about 3 a.m. Just go shoot off some bottle rockets outside. Wake everyone's dogs up.
So stay tuned because we're in Northeast Florida. We're supposed to get ice. Was this on?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
It's going to snow. I'm going to build a snowman, and then I'm going to blow it up with fireworks. So stay tuned. It's going to happen. It may not happen. I don't know. It probably won't snow.
We've already got a call from the schools that they're tracking it and will let us know if they decide to cancel school.
Yeah, in Florida, it's like,
So there's
it's
a
too
chance-
cold. We got to shut this thing down.
I mean, kids show up. The oldest has said that kids show up to his school when it's like 32 out. That
Crocs and shorts.
Crocs, shorts, and t-shirts.
I'm like, you guys don't own jeans? Like,
So
kids should have jeans.
I get why they may cancel because some kids just don't dress appropriately because they're not
show up in Crocs, jeans, and a basketball jersey.
Plus, I think the thick of it when it's supposed to be the coldest and it's raining is early in the morning when the kids would be going to the bus stops and stuff. So I don't know.
I got to get up and drive to work. You guys got to go to school.
It'll be interesting to see if the kids in Florida get a snow day.
All right, gang. We'll see you next week. Why don't you do this? If you find any weird videos,
Tag us in them.
send them to us.
Well, like not weird, like
Well, not like weird, but like
like-
alien
Yeah.
conspiracy stuff.
or
Okay.
Bigfoot.
Yeah. All right, guys. See you next week. Later.